Remember last week when I was talking about tension, polarity, duality, paradox, all the same thing? That two things can be true at once? This is at the heart of understanding how emotion works. When we are resisting an emotion, it causes us to get stuck and the flow isn't happening, right? Because we're giving that attention through our own resistance. And so we get stuck in anger or frustration or overwhelm or sadness or whatever it is, right? When we can hold attention, that there's where we are, where we want to be, who we're being, who we want to become, what we understand, what we want to understand. When we can hold that tension of emotion, that we can be afraid and we can feel afraid and yet still be brave. We can feel sad and yet still be joyous. We can feel ashamed and yet still be open and vulnerable. And when we rush to certainty, when we just go there immediately, I know the answer. It is this way, right? We get involved in fixed thinking that stunts our growth because we don't know how to relate to everything that is not that, which we have declared as true and right and certain, we're certain about, you see? Because in our rush to certainty, in our rush to fix it, in our rush to declare so we don't have to think about it anymore, we deny the truth that two things can be true at the same time. And it stunts our ability to develop ourselves emotionally because then we can't hold the space of feeling fear while being brave, feeling frustration while being flexible, feeling pride while being enlightened. The way that we know emotion really works is that we have access to everything at all times. Emotion follows attention. And so when we can't hold two things as true at the same time, we cut ourselves off in that way. Today is about courage. That's the principle for session 9. And so we're gonna go there, and it's time, right? And yet, there are some things that you're clinging to that are keeping you from being in your full place of power.